Going to start our round through the different factions and all 7 player mats with Saxony Industrial. And let's see who our 2 opponents are. Okay, we're going to have Polania and Crimea. Structure bonus, having structures in a straight line. King of the Hill and Become a Beloved Pacifist are the secret objectives. One of those objectives I am not really confident in, that's Become a Beloved Pacifist. So if we think about going with our usual 6 stars of the Mech Star, the Enlistment Star, as well as Workers, 1 objective and 2 combats, that's possible. Again, with us being Saxony, we could get stars for more than 2 combats. So for round 1, we're going to, I traded for 2 metal, now we're going to produce. Let's slow them down a little bit. Produce and deploy. And we're going to do that same sequence of trading for 2 metal and then producing, which gives us an oil and the 3rd metal for deploying mechs. We're going to do that 3 straight times. And then once we do that, let's speed them up again. Once we do that, what we're going to do is move the character and then the mech and worker from the tundra up to the village. So one more time, we're going to produce and deploy. This time we'll get disarm. And that'll be our round 6 turn, and then round 7 we will move to the village. Now, even though I have enough oil right now where I can do bolster and upgrade, I think what I'm going to do is wait on that because I don't need to get 3 moves quite yet. Okay. What I'm going to do with that upgrade is increase movement of 3 units instead of only 2, but I don't need to do that right now. Take care of that soon. All right, for this one, I really like the idea of paying 2 coins to get 3 resources. One thing to consider is I am going up against Polania, and Polania tends to a bit more easy than other factions get into tier 2. So I am going to keep a close eye on popularity, but right now I will go for gaining 3 resources. And I think what I'm actually going to do is go for, I think I'd like to get 2 food, and then I'll pick up a metal. What I'm going to do is produce. Okay. So now I have 2 metal. The next time that I'll produce, I'll be getting my final mech. On this next turn, I think what I'm going to do is now I will bolster. To do my bolster and upgrade 3 moves and decrease the cost of enlistment by 1. That's probably going to be my one and only upgrade for the entire game, is my guess. Alright, so this turn we're going to get 1st enlistment. I like the idea right now of enlisting cards, and I think I'm going to increase power, get me up to 5 power. Now let's produce and get my final deployment. Now I have 1 food and I can trade and enlist on this turn, so let's do that. Get a power and let's add 2 more cards. Got a 4 and a 5, that's a pretty good turn of events on that one. Alright, so I think what I want to do is we're going to move character. I don't feel like they're going to be in much threat of attacking me yet, so let's take advantage of a couple extra rounds before I expect a combat, unless they really surprise me, and getting the character here to pick up an encounter. We're going to, with this mech, grab 1 worker, go here and grab the other worker, go there to that farm tunnel. In the turn there, I do get an objective. And I really like the idea right now of just gaining 2 popularity. Let's see if we can get up to at least tier 2 popularity, and then probably be there and finish the game there. Alright, now let's get the worker star. That's 2 food. Right there gave us our final 6 workers, 2 workers there, 6 workers here for the worker star, so we have that there. Okay. A couple of really interesting options. I think what I want to do for this next turn is go for another enlistment and set myself up to where I won't have to produce again for the rest of the game, and I'll go for no structures. I think right now it looks like they're going to build soon. Crimea might upgrade, so I could get a power for that. That'd be nice. But I think, okay, so they have 1 more structure to do, so let's see if we, even if it's only getting 1 more additional popularity, that could be a big help. Character there. Let's do this. Let's actually leave 2 workers on that village. Bring him there. Drop 1, 2, 3 off. Because just in case I do happen to produce, that'll give me 3 wood to be able to do a move and build structure, which would then also give me 1 more heart. Okay. In fact, why don't we, well, if I produce, then again I do lose a popularity for that. So let's get at my final enlistment. Alright, now moving forward for the rest of the game, we're probably looking at 3 stars either just for 3 combats, or we're looking at an objective and 2 combats. Now right now they are not in good position. Let's see here. I can fairly easily get to some objectives here. Let's get that one. And let's see about, see how this works. Okay. Like to get some power. We're not going to. Getting 2 food and a popularity just for the sake of popularity would be beneficial. Okay. I like where I'm at with the idea of using 4 and a 5 plus 4 power to win this fight. Okay. And now just once, let's see, we're going to, let's get that 2 power, bring us back up to 7. All right, now they're going to attack. Similar idea. Okay, now this is really interesting, I think. Wondering if I could finish the game on this turn, actually. Alright, I don't have the highest power. I'm a few shy. But let's see about doing this. See if I can get some power through this encounter. We're going to drop off this worker there and protect that tunnel with the tundra. All right, again, no power. We're in tier 2. I think I'd rather pay 2 coins to get 4 oil to see if next turn I could bolster for 2 power and get another 2 power and see if that gets me at least tied, if not in the lead. Though, we could just win this battle, and that would take care of the game. Okay. So 1 star for having all my mechs, 1 for all my enlistments, 1 for all my workers, and 3 for combats. Okay. Showing again how Saxony, if you get all the mechs and you have enough power and combat stars, and combat cards rather, and get yourself onto a tunnel where you can use disarm, that's at least an easier way to get sometimes 3, maybe even 4 combat stars. So that was a pretty good round of kind of trying a couple things out with Saxony Industrial. And next up will be Saxony Engineering. Go from priority 1 to priority 2.